I have this very strong opinion that people who are like violently insecure need to stay off social media. Like this whole Olandria posting her waist situation and the Nara Smith posted that little mirror picture holding her baby and obviously her stomach was showing. Like these two situations happening like such in such close proximity, like the things that I've been seeing people saying about like body checking and like insinuating that these skinny women posting themselves is a problem because it's going to cause like potential eating disorders in young girls, and it's like a bad representation to people and unrealistic expectations. And it's just like, what are y'all talking about? Seriously. There's literally just an epidemic of people who are unhappy with themselves, unhappy with their lives, unhappy with how they look, whatever the case may be, getting on social media and just spewing all of this hate and like vitriol to people who they perceive to be better than them, look better than them, live better lives than them. And it's just like, bro.
Hey y'all, it's Neecy here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I talk beauty, nutrition, lifestyle, body journey, and leveling up. Today, I'm speaking on something I haven't seen nearly enough people talk about, which is skinny shaming. So, you may have seen the viral moment where Olandria from Love Island, USA put a pair of sunglasses around her waist. And it sparked what people are calling the sunglasses waist challenge. The reaction was wild as some people applauded it as body celebration and others flagged it as harmful or promoting unrealistic standards. But either way, it opened up a deeper question. When a woman is naturally slim or toned, why is she so often criticized for her body? Now, that's what I want to talk about today. How we talk about the skinny body, what counts as celebration versus shame, and why naturally slim women still get body shamed, and where we go from here, especially as women embracing our femininity and leveling up. So let's dig in. First, let's talk about the trend itself. Olandria posted a TikTok showing her waist and looping sunglasses around it, and it went viral. The caption said, "I've been summoned." People immediately turned it into a challenge. Some saw it as fun and harmless, others said it was a form of body checking, meaning posting your body in a way that invites comparison. Something that might look like, quote unquote, "I feel good about my body," can also come across as, "look how little I am," which triggers a lot of people. But here's where I think the conversation needs nuance. We often talk about body positivity in terms of curvy and plus size women, and rightly so. For too long, the beauty industry pushed a narrow, thin ideal. The shift towards celebrating fuller figures was overdue, but now that the pendulum has swung, what happens to women who are naturally slim or who maintain a lean body through healthy habits? Those women often get criticized, ignored, or shamed. If a naturally slim woman posts a swimsuit picture, people might comment, "she needs to eat," or "she looks anorexic." Meanwhile, a curvy woman can post a similar photo and be praised for, quote unquote, loving her body. That double standard sends the message that only certain types of bodies are allowed to feel confident. Curvy equals empowerment, but lean equals privileged or insensitive. And that's not fair because for many women, being lean is just how they're built. So, to all the women who are naturally slim or toned and feel like they can't speak up in body positive spaces, you absolutely can. And you should. Body positivity means all bodies. Now, let's talk about the difference between celebration and comparison. Celebrating your body means saying, "I feel good in my skin. I love myself. I move, eat, and rest in ways that make me feel strong." It's about joy, not validation. Body checking, on the other hand, is when the focus shifts to comparison. It's when you post something with the intention or implication of, "can you do this too? Are you small enough?" That's when it becomes harmful. So when someone turns a post like that into a challenge, it can cross that line. It's no longer just, "I feel good about myself." It becomes, "who else can measure up?" That mindset fuels insecurity and competition instead of confidence and acceptance. And for creators, people like me, people like you. It's important to think about not just what we intend, but how our content might impact others. Because even if the message comes from confidence, it can still be received as comparison. Here's what makes this even more complicated. A woman who is naturally slim gets praised one moment and then shamed the next. She might be told she's goals by one person and too skinny by another. Either way, her body becomes public property. She's still being policed. That's the part people don't talk about. Women with naturally slim bodies are not immune to body shaming, they're just shamed differently. I want to get personal for a second. So, some people may have seen on my social media my journey where I've briefly spoke about gaining 110 pounds and losing 60, and I'm still on my journey to reach my goal. That process has taught me so much about body image, confidence, and self-worth. Even as I lose weight, I still hear comments like, "Don't get too skinny," or "You look better before." It's like people always have something to say, and I realize no matter what size you are, somebody's going to have an opinion. But what matters is how you feel, how you see yourself, and how you carry yourself. I've seen this a lot in the community of women who are embracing their femininity and leveling up, especially Black women. We're wearing pink, feeling soft, working out, taking care of our bodies, and living in our confidence. And still, people say we're promoting being skinny when really we're promoting self-love and self-respect. It matters because when you're confident, some people will project their own insecurities onto you. They'll say, "You're showing off," or "You're trying too hard." But confidence is not arrogance, it's ownership. It's saying, "This is my body and I'm proud of it." So let's talk about the harm in skinny shaming. We all know fat shaming is damaging, but skinny shaming is too. It creates pressure, insecurity, and guilt for people who are naturally thin or have worked hard to get fit. It looks like constantly having to explain yourself. "I eat, I promise." It looks like people assuming you're unhealthy because you're slim. It looks like avoiding showing your body because you don't want the comments. It makes women feel like their bodies are a problem no matter what they look like. But body positivity isn't supposed to be selective. It's not a club where only certain body types are allowed in. It's about every woman being able to celebrate herself without apology, without needing to prove anything. If we want real inclusivity, we have to include every shape, curvy, lean, athletic, soft, and everything in between, because there is no one right way to look like a woman. We also have to be mindful of how we post. Ask yourself, am I celebrating myself or am I inviting comparison? When the energy is genuine and rooted in love, people feel that. When it's rooted in competition, people feel that too. And if you have a platform, be intentional with it. It's okay to be proud of your body. It's okay to share it. Just make sure the message is you can love yourself too, not you should look like me. At the end of the day, being naturally slim, being curvy, being muscular, they're all valid. What's not valid is treating one as better than the other. To all the women watching this, if you're lean, you are allowed to celebrate your body. If you're curvy, you are allowed to celebrate your body. If you're in between, celebrate yours too. Your femininity, your beauty, and your confidence are not defined by your size. They're defined by your energy, your presence, and how much you love yourself. If people are uncomfortable with your confidence, that's their issue, not yours. You are not responsible for how others feel about your body, only for how you feel about it. So if you've ever felt skinny shamed or like you couldn't be part of the body positive movement, know that you belong here. This conversation is for you too. Thank you so much for listening and for being here. If this message resonated with you, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with another woman who needs to hear it. Let's keep building a space where every woman, no matter her size, can feel beautiful, confident, and free. Stay fabulous, stay confident, and stay true to you.